Alright guys, I'm out here working out these suspenders. I'm afraid I'm already too short. So, we'll see. I'm going to continue with this set. This whole set's a temporary set. I put it together with Chicago screws so I can take it all apart. And these buckles aren't permanent. They're actually a neat buckle. So I have to make the adapters to go down to the buttons, suspender buttons on your pants. So I'll get some length with those, but I don't want them to be real long. So I'll have to figure that out. So I need 3 per set. And then I can see where these things sit and how much adjustment I have, because not everybody's created equally. So there's got to be quite a bit of adjustment for a universal pair of suspenders. That way someone that's 5 foot versus 6 foot can wear these. This is why I don't like making stuff like this, because it's, what do you make? How do you figure this out? Is there a universal size? If so, I don't know where that information is. And then every pair is different. You know, how I design these is probably different than how some other people design theirs. So, you know, everything, you know, take into consideration, you got to have X amount of length to wrap around the loop, X amount of length to wrap around the buckle. So I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to keep going. Just going to keep going with it and see what I come up with. And then I'll be able to make adjustments once I have a pair made. I can't just copy my other ones because those were designed to fit on a belt, to wear with a belt. So I know those had plenty of adjustment. So I used some of the information from those to work out these, but it's not translating well. I don't know. It is what it is. I'll figure it out though, and hopefully I'll have a finished product here real soon. It's pretty much time for me to call it a day out here in the shop for today. Lots on the go, and I got to get ready for work. So that's gonna end that. But tomorrow's another day. I'll work on it again tomorrow. See what I get. I really need to get these suspenders out of the way and done, because I need to move on to customer orders, or wholesale orders, not customer orders. I need to move on to this wholesale order that I just got in, and that's going to take up all of my time. So I want this done because I don't want to think about it anymore. Here's the problem with a project like this. It gets in my mind, and then that's all I think about until I've completed it. And I can't move past it. I can't put that idea in the back seat and go work on something else. The idea is always going to be in my head, overrunning every other idea. So I won't get any fresh ideas. And I end up making mistakes on normal stuff that I make all the time because I'm constantly thinking about that project in the back of my mind. So this has to get done. I have to move past this. Once I get the first pair done, try it out and see how much wiggle room I have, then I know what adjustments I'll need to make. I'll make those adjustments, and then I can just copy that first pair over and over again. And then I don't have to think about it. I can pretty much delete that information that's in my head and make room for fresh information. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't make any sense at all, but it's just how my brain works, and that's that. In the beginning of this video, if everything went well, you saw a little teaser clip of me starting on Thor's hammer. I knocked the handle out and got it in Evaporust. I'm going to see if there's any markings on it. It'd be cool if there was some markings, or it doesn't matter. It is what it is, but it'd be cool if there was something on it. I doubt there's going to be anything. Usually hammers like to have a real deep stamp of something. Weight. So I got a scale. I weighed it several times and I got a different weight every time. But the one that came back the most is 32 pounds. And somebody actually guessed 32 pounds. I don't remember who it was, but man, you were spot on. It's 32 pounds. I don't know how many, if it's 32 pounds and X ounces. I don't know. We don't have that accurate of a scale, but for all practical purposes, it's 32 pounds. I thought it was heavier. I'm really surprised. Maybe that 40-pound anvil he thought he had wasn't 40 pounds. I don't know. But I know that hammer's heavier than the anvil we picked up. But still, 32-pound freaking sledgehammer? What? That thing's awesome. So I'm going to get it cleaned up. I think I got a really cool handle here somewhere, a shorter handle, which I think I would prefer a shorter handle on that. Because what it really is, that's a striking hammer. It's not really made to just grab the biggest hammer you got and beat this into submission. It's more of a striking hammer. And what they would have used that for is like a blacksmith would have held something large and hot on anvil or striking stand, and the apprentice would have used that hammer to hammer out that piece of metal. So you would have been kind of close to the anvil. You wouldn't have wanted a lot of reach because their anvil's about, knuckle high. So it's more about control and force than it is reach and leverage. So traditionally that probably would have had a shorter handle on it, and it'd be a little easier control with a shorter handle. And I don't mean like 18 inches. I have something somewhere. I'll find it. Maybe 25 or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just guessing, but I know it's a shorter hammer handle for a sledgehammer. So I'll put that handle on it, and it'll be pretty cool. And then I'll use that thing for whatever. I don't know. And if I need to beat something, I'll grab that sucker and use it for about 3 seconds, and then I'll move on to a smaller one. But it's still pretty cool. Pretty cool little item. So, that's that for today, guys. I'm working on these suspenders. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a more finished pair, and we can see what adjustments I need to make. I got to figure out the belt connectors. That's a little bit of a challenge because I've never made one, so I just got to figure it out. But I do have a pair of pants that take suspenders, which I didn't have before, so now I do. So I can make the attachments because I didn't know how they attach to a pants other than there's a button. But I need to know the sizes for all that stuff and everything. So spacing, all that stuff's important. You can't just make this stuff and pray for the best. I guess some people do. I can't. I don't operate like that. I need to make it, figure out where I need to tweak it, and then make it again. That's how I operate. So all right, that's pretty much it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, and if you like what you see here, click subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell, and tell your friends about me. Let's grow this channel. We're getting there. We got 30, I think we're at 3,600 and some change, like 3,630 or something, 3,620, something like that. We're growing. We're getting noticed. So, like I've said before, the goal is 10,000 by the end of the year. By the end of 2020, I want 10,000 followers on this YouTube channel. And then I'll do some sort of giveaway. I did have an idea on how I was going to do that. What was I going to do? I don't know. I'll make a video, and it'll be... The only way you're going to know that there's a giveaway is if you watch that video. It won't say giveaway in the title. Well, none of that. You'll have to watch the video, which... that gives people that have been here, that are paying attention, that are my core subscribers, that gives you guys all the opportunity in the world to be one of the winners. And I'll figure out how we'll do that. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. Like I said, I don't want people here for the wrong reasons. I want natural growth on this channel. I want people here because they want to be here, and that they're more likely to stick around if that's the case. So that's that. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.